My name's Kevin, and I was the first lease signer here in this building. I was born in Lakewood, Tacoma, April 13th, 1966. My grandfather bought me a 45 of Elvis Presley's Jailhouse Rock. I would put it on and I'd go, oh, I hear what he's doing, and I figured out how to go. Stuff like that. And I learned how to play by myself. And eventually I quit going to school. And my mom said, okay, you'll play guitar 8 hours a day in the basement. And I said, okay, that's the deal. And little did she know that at that age, in 5th grade, she'd go to work. I loved playing guitar 8 hours a day, but I also found her prescription for 10 milligram Valiums. I was an addict at that age. And I can't believe it was me.
Many of our tenants, they experienced some form of trauma. So it could be a childhood neglect or homelessness. Homelessness is a big trauma itself. So when our tenants are out on the street, they have to find some way to cope with that. It could be alcohol, it could be substance, but that doesn't mean that it defines our tenants. Our tenants are very resilient.
Kevin is an absolute fighter. He used to sleep across the street, and he would roll up his sleeping bag every morning, put it in the bushes, and leave a note on it. And that note said, "This is my home. I am storing it here for today. If this is not an okay place for this to be, please take this note and I will never leave it here again." This guy had nothing, and yet he understood why somebody would take this from him.
I used to sleep directly across the street at the foot of that big building right there. And now I've been afforded the ability to have a place where my mind can have peace and quiet. And if I want noise, I know how to make it. I utilized the mental health care that was offered and provided for me. I utilized the counseling that was offered and available to me. I'm not using now. I'm not using drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I think there's nothing more valuable to a person in my position than a big building full of people with your well-being being their main interest.
The work we do is not easy, but when we see people like Kevin healing, it will give us energy. Like Kevin, music is very important for him. So with Ty having that kind of interest, Kevin is equally contributing to the growth of even Ty.
Blake House does all kinds of community events for the residents. We do our bingo, arts and crafts activities, we do collages, we do painting. Our talent show was honestly full of wonder. Everyone was singing along, everyone was getting all excited. It's a wonderful thing that we're getting going.
I am so happy to work in this building. I love the community room with all the big lights, the fireplaces, our tenants' apartment, the hallway. I like everything.
I believe the only way that we will solve this homelessness problem is to provide every human being without a home an option to live in one. And that's why I work for this organization.
The donors and people that kindly open their wallet and donate $1 because they're asked, thank you. Thank you for this. Moving into Blake House saved my life.